Hello, ModifiedRabbit here. Just getting a little bit set up right here. Uh, Today we're not doing a palette. Today we are swatching some glitters because nobody's gonna help me pick out a palette that pick out a palette to do. So we went ahead and took a suggestion, and somebody wanted some glitter swatched. And yes, they are cosmetic glitters, so at least it'll stick to the makeup theme. So it might not be a palette, but it's makeup stuff and it's pretty. And I'm sure you guys will like it. So I have a lot of glitters. We're going to turn this on because, yes, we're going to need the light for the shinies. Hello, Bandit. We're doing glitters today, like you asked. Um, so I have a lot of glitters. um, so we just kind of went with a golden purple type theme. And surprisingly, when I looked, I didn't have very many purples. I think actually I might have to get up and grab one because I think I had one dark purple and I missed it. So these are just, I'm in pajama pants. So these are just a small portion of the glitters I have. So we're going to make sure that I have, yep, I knew it. There is a small, there's a dark purple in here. It's in with the pinks. So I was gonna say I don't have that many purples, surprisingly, but I do have a lot of golds and yellows. So we are doing both purples and gold and yellow today. Now, most of these glitters are from Bulk Glitters. I believe it's bulkglitters.com. Yes, bulkglitters.com. And most of these with this size right here are around, and they are filled to the brim too. Like they're probably going to spill out when you open it, type thing. Most of these are around $2.50 each, which is insanely cheap, and they are very nice quality. Let me find my primer. We're gonna use this puff primer. No, yeah, we're gonna use this primer right here. So, because we're gonna need the glitters to stick to my arm. So we're gonna put a lot of primer on my arm. We're not doing anything on my face today. As you can see, my face is insanely puffy and not whatever. It's been very cranky at me for this whole week. So, um, so I'm kind of glad for the glitter thing this week because it'll give my face a break from the makeups and stuff. Anyway, most of these glitters are from the bulkglitters.com site. They have a Facebook page and it's called Glitter My World. The like I showed you, these are very full and they're pretty decently sized for $2 or $2.50. They do sell much larger containers of glitter for more, but honestly, these have been lasting me for forever, and I got them like a year and a half ago. So I have a lot of glitters. So, but there is one BH Cosmetics because I figured it's gold, and we'd try that out and see how it compares to one of these two, which is a similar color to it. So, probably this one, similar color. Alrighty. I'm going to start with the purples because there are only 4. So we've got this small one. This also came from the Bulk Glitter site, but it came in a 4-pack. The Foxy 4. This is Wild Rose. So I guess it's not supposed to be a purple, but it's pretty purple tinted to me. So I pulled that out. And we've got Hide and Seek and then Orchid Lust, which these are both pastel purples. This one's slightly darker than this one. They do look very similar in shade, but one is slightly darker. This one. And then we've got this Purple Moon. So, alrighty. Also, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. I would love to have more subscriptions to my channel. I'm going for the 1,000 subscriber goal. And yeah, and if you're not new here, welcome back, and hit the like button if you like this video. Let's see. I don't know which one I want to start with. We're going to start with this little one just because it's little, and I'm just going to use my finger. I usually do when I apply these with, you know, to my actual makeup looks, I use this little paddle that I have. As you can see, I'm just going to do this and then kind of like pat it across, all the way across. So we just get 2 dips of each is what we're going to do for my finger. So you guys can kind of see how much sparkle you get with the 2 dips. So, all right. So, here we go. Get a good close-up of it. Try and get my camera to focus. It's having a hard time. It's so sparkly. All right, we're gonna close that up. All right, this is the Wild Rose. So that's edition 3 for their Foxy 4. Very pretty. It's got a good, like a purplish pink base, and then we've got a couple other, you know, kind of hollow reflex in there. So it's very, very, very shiny and sparkly. Very nice quality glitter from this place. So this site. I'm gonna have to get me out these dry ass Morphe wipes. Make sure I get the glitter off my fingers so I don't mix the colors and on the swatches. They're so strong. I don't want to throw them away because it'd be a waste, but like, it's so tempting. They're like super strong smelling. All right, we're gonna go with this one next. Get it open because now my fingers are wet. Oh no! There it goes. It's like, oh no, my fingers are wet now. Oh, glitter everywhere. All right. This one is a little bit finer of a glitter. So we get 2 dabs in there. Very pretty. And this stuff's not too hard to control. It actually sticks pretty dang well to whatever. I usually use an actual glitter glue when I apply it to my makeup, and there's usually not too horribly much fallout, but honestly I think that's more up to what you use to, you know, stick it to. This is very full. They're all over the place. Okay, so that was Purple Moon right there. So I get another look at that. Very pretty. All right, let's go into these pastels. We'll do Orchid Lust first. Very full. Like, as you can see, like, if I tip this hardly, they fill these to the brim. This, so you get a very good chunk of glitter for the price. Two dabs of glitter, just like the rest of them. Now, what I will say about these pastel glitters is they do not have as much of a sparkle as the others. They do sparkle though, so they're a nice, cute glitter. I think it's for probably a more gimmicky look or a more subdued sparkle look. Everywhere. Oh man, there's glitter everywhere. That's just from closing and opening it because there's so much in there. So maybe you might want to get extra little, you know, containers and dump the extra in there so that you don't have to worry about it over spilling. Hide and Seek is this next one, and this is going to be a very similar shade to this other pastel purple we just did. It is slightly lighter though, so Hopefully you guys will be able to see a difference. Yeah, I think you can. Just slightly lighter. Still sparkly, just a little bit. Same as the other one, just a little sparkly. Not a whole bunch. And it's just slightly lighter. So we're going to wipe these off. And we're going to start getting into these. We're going to do these yellows first. Alright. Make sure I clean off all that purple. Clean it all off. Kind of trying to get it off of my desk too. Making me play with glitters today. Getting it everywhere. That reminds me, I was playing with some resin stuff with a friend, and I was over at their place, and I was getting out some glitter to put on there. I had like a mix of chunky and fine glitter. It was a nice red shade. I was trying to open it up and put some glitter onto, into one of the resin molds that I was playing with, and I spilled it everywhere. Because it's kind of a new friend, and my first time over at their house, and I have anxiety, so I was like super nervous. And I spilled glitter everywhere. Yeah, I felt real bad because it was bright red glitter, and it was also, I felt bad because of the loss of the glitter, because that was one of my favorites. And yeah. Anyway, okay, so I have two actual yellows, the rest are golds. And we've got a pastel yellow, which is called Sunshine Dream. No, Sun Shimmer Dream, sorry. And then we've got Golden Sun Yellow. So both sun themes. So we'll go, and then we'll do the this is part of the Foxy 4 as well, as a Heartstopper Gold. Heartstopper Gold F is what it's called, but where's Heartstopper Gold? Okay, so we're going to start with this lighter shade. I'm going to put some more. How dare I spill the glitter? I know, right? And we're going to put some more of this primer on my arms to help the glitter stick a little better. And I guess I don't really need to put it that far down on my arm. Just using a primer that I don't use a lot for my face, which is this little Puff Puff primer from ELF. But it'll work good for the glitter, so. Alrighty, we're going to do this Sun Shimmer Dream first. I'm going to do the two dips into the pot, like the rest. Alright. Try and get my face out of there so the camera picks it up. And as with the other pastels, it does not have as bright of a sparkle, but it's nice. It's still really nice. So you've got a nice subdued shine and sparkle to it. So much. I always put so much in these. All right, we're going with the Golden Sun Yellow now, which is very pretty. This is going to be much more sparkly than that other one. There we go. Focused. Very pretty yellow. I pretty much got all the shades of the rainbow and glitters, all the glitters. All right. Then we're gonna do this Heartstopper Gold. Come on. Get my mouth out of the way. Very pretty. And I'm not sure if you can actually get the Heartstopper Gold in a large or that rose color in one. Well, what these are called are minis. These are, I thought this was going to be the size when I first started ordering these glitters from them. I thought they were going to be this because it's listed under a mini, but they're a bulk glitter site, so they do sell very large containers of the glitters. So I guess this is a mini for them, but it's a really nice price for these. But I'm not sure if you can actually get these from the Foxy for these shades in the minis or not. I would have to look, but they have over 300 different glitter shades and stuff, and they're not all cosmetic glitters, but they do have a cosmetic glitter section on the site so that you don't, have to wonder what glitters you're getting, if you're getting the cosmetic grade or not, which is great. They also have a chart on the site. Well, that would have been too many glitters for me to swatch the rainbow ones. But yes, like rainbow colors. Like I got the red, orange, green. I've got all sorts of colors of the rainbow type thing. But yeah, they have a chart that tells you which glitters are suitable for your eyes or just your face, because like a few of them aren't quite suitable for your eyes but are still suitable for your using on your skin and your lips or something, or some of them aren't suitable for your lips, but are still suitable for the eyes. Most of them I found are just fine for the eyes, so that's great. And I've used plenty on my lips. If I'm just planning on doing a quick look or something, I don't really mind if it's not listed for being used on the lips, because I don't plan to like go out and eat stuff and accidentally get the glitter in my mouth or something, So, but they do have a chart for all that, and so that's really nice. All right, so I'm gonna do this comparison first before I swatch the other three. So we've got Golden Tiara from the Glitter My World, like the bulk glitter site, and then we've got what is this one called? Gold Rush from BH. So we're going to compare the two. This seems like I don't like that. BH Cosmetics has like this weird little thing over it, and it's like a shaker. I prefer to just be able to dab a thing in there and not shake it out into a lid, and it just makes more of a mess, but that's all right. So the BH Cosmetics glitters, I think, are around $3 or $4, somewhere around there. And you kind of get this. It's not full to the top like the bulk glitters site glitters, and this is around $2. So all right, so we're gonna do the BH one on top, and then we're gonna do the bulk glitter site one on the bottom. So this looks slightly lighter. This one better match. Well, we'll find out. We'll do both of these shades of the bulk glitters underneath the BH. Okay, so since we're doing a comparison, we'll do three dabs of my finger into it just to make sure we get really saturated on there. So it's a fairly fine glitter. So this is the BH one. Still pretty. All right. All right. And this is the Golden Tiara shade from the bulk glitter site. So they're fairly similar. I think this one, the bulk glitters might be slightly darker than this BH shade, but we're going to try the lighter bulk glitters gold, and it's Once Upon a Time. So This is just slightly lighter. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter than the BH one. So neither of them are quite exactly the same shade, but the one that I just swatched is pretty dang close. I like this one, this Once Upon a Time. It's super pretty. It's a nice gold, like not a dark gold, but a nice bright gold. So as you can see, like the sparkle is pretty much the same for all three. Oh, hello, Misty! Yay! But as you can see, the sparkle is pretty much the same on three. These are fairly similar in shade, but this is the BH, and these two are the Bulk Glitter Sight and Glitters. And since they have the same sparkle and stuff, and the shade is pretty similar, I'm pretty sure there's probably a shade that matches that. I just probably didn't get it. There's so many golds, like there's so many different various versions of shades of each color of the rainbow that like I would have to yeah, there's so many to get that I don't have, and I already have a lot. So but as you can see, like they're good quality. It's the same quality. Missy, I'm doing pretty decent. My face, as you can see, is a little puffy. It's been like that for throughout the week, kind of on and off. So it's kind of been cranky at me. I don't know if it's like weather shifting or something like that, probably. But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, we've got those were the, between the BH and the Bulk Glitter Sight. So as you can see, again, like the BH Cosmetics glitter, it's pretty, but it's more expensive than the Bulk Glitter Sight glitter, and you get probably honestly a little bit more. I know the container's shorter, but it's wider and they fill it to the brim, so you probably get just slightly more, and this is only $2. So like the most I've ever really paid for one of these is $2.50, and I've caught some sales where they're like $1 a piece. Sorry, I may have gotten a piece of glitter in my eye because I'm like blowing it everywhere. But so I would say that this is definitely well, better worth it than the BH. So because they're same quality, so it's just like, why pay more? So yeah. Okay, now we've got two dark gold shades left to swatch, and then that it will be all for the today's glitter swatching. And it'll probably be a little bit before I do another glitter swatching video, because I don't want to just do a bunch of glitter swatching videos in a row or anything. So we'll probably do a good few more palette swatching videos, and then maybe switch back and do another shade or two of some glitters for you guys, just to, because they are cosmetic glitters, so it's good. Like, I don't intend on only doing palette reviews. I know it's called live palette reviews, but that's because most of what I do is going to be palettes. So got to keep that name on there similar, so people know that, hey, this is the lives that you watch and stuff like that. So but we'll occasionally do stuff that's not a full like palette or whatever, but they'll still be makeup related. Like maybe do like a liquid lip review on one of these days or something like that. So, but we'll mostly stick to palettes. All right, so we've got two of these shades. Oop, I took the lid off before I looked at Obsidian Dragon, and that's a very pretty shade. And then this one's just barely darker. Like I said, this is called Steampunk, and again, like, we'll show you the difference when you swatch them. Like I said, this site has so many different shades of each color that there's just slight variations between some of them. So, and they have, not only do they have like such varying like shades, they have like a extra fine, and then kind of chunky glitter. I didn't really watch any of the chunkies this time. I didn't get any of these in the chunky. So, okay. So as you can see, we've got that. This is the Steampunk one. And what was the name of this one again? Obsidian Dragon. This one's Obsidian Dragon. So as you can tell, the Steampunk is just slightly darker, just barely. But they're both beautiful shades. So they're more like a copper gold. But yeah, they come in. I'll grab one of the chunkies real quick and show you guys. I think this one might have been one of the fine ones. I believe the pastels that I showed you guys were ultra fine, so I like the extra fine ones. We're gonna wipe these off, and I'll show you the chunkies, like one of the chunky ones. Ooh, there's glitter everywhere. The glitter is going to be everywhere for a long while. It always is whenever I get glitter out. It'll last a good week or two before I stop seeing glitter all over everything. Ooh, it's everywhere. Okay, let me see. I do have some of the chunky ones, little resin mold. All right. So, okay, I can show you the difference between the fine, the ultra fine, and the chunkies. So we've got your extra fine right here. It's very, very like I find that honestly I like the extra fine because it's such, I don't know, it's super sparkly, but also, you know, it's just really kind of like subtle. It's not big chunks. This is the regular one. This is the fine. See, and you can kind of see the difference a little bit. You can tell that these are just barely bigger chunks. And then we've got your chunky. So you can see that those are definitely bigger flakes in there. So you've got the smaller flakes and then the larger flakes. So they've got like 3 different sizes of your flakes and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I'll put these back. But as you can tell, I've got these. Some of these, the shades out of these are missing because I used them earlier, but I've got more up here that match type shades, and the golds and stuff aren't in there. So, and I've got some more that I got to put back up in there. I've got some blacks that I used. And they also have shaped glitters as well. So, but most of the cosmetic ones aren't shaped. So, all in all, the bulk glitter stuff, there really isn't, like, with the palette reviews and stuff. So I'm like still brushing glitter off everywhere. They fill these so full. There isn't much of a downside. Again, like I'd say the only downside, which is still also an upside, is they fill these to the brim, and it probably will get all over the place opening it and stuff. But at least, you know, it's not all up in your face and everything. You can just keep that on your desk or whatever. But again, that's still an upside to me because that just means that they give you extra, like all that product. And if you know that they're that full, because you can tell they are completely up to the top of the lid, like they're touching the lid and everything. So you can always just get extra little, you know, containers on your own or something, because you can find them on eBay, like little tiny containers like this size for like, I don't know, $5 or less. You can get like 20 of them or more. And then just, you know, be ready when you open it and dump the excess in or scoop the excess in or something like that. So that way when you open these, they're not as likely to dust all over the place. But they're beautiful glitters. I'd say probably the pastels are a little bit disappointing on the sparkle, but they still do sparkle. I think they're cute for more gimmicky looks and stuff like that. So if you want, because these actually show a nice color like this, the pastels, they show up. Like it's, if I want to wear a pastel look and actually want pastel color to show up on my face, like this would probably be better for me than pastel eyeshadow, because pastel eyeshadows do not show up on me very well. So I guess that would probably be a good thing about the pastels. And they still do have a little bit of glitter on there, so like a shimmer. So like this one, this little yellow pastel is pretty sparkly still. So they're beautiful glitters. They're very cheap. They sell in larger bulk than just these mini jars, is what they call them, minis. These are, I do not consider this a mini jar, but they do, which is good for us, I guess, because that's just more glitter that we get for $2 or $2.50. That's which is insanely cheap to me. That's amazing, and I'm looking forward to like maybe one day they'll do a mix between all three chunks, like do a mix of the extra fine, the fine glitter, and the chunky glitter. Um, I think that would be kind of cool. I would definitely love that because I do love, a nice mixture of that. I think it adds extra character to a look to have all of those. Or maybe one day I can just, uh, grab some extras of these and mix my own, I guess. Just get all three of the colors that the same color that I want, all three of those, and mix them together. I mean, they're that cheap, so wouldn't hurt. um, but yeah, I think the site is, I like that they have a wide range for people. Like they've got it to where people like me, where I'm buying it for myself, just for my looks and stuff, and they've got also bulk for people that want to resell glitter. So that's kind of cool, and it's super cheap and affordable. So I don't know, like it's just a really, I don't really see the need to get my glitters from anywhere else. Honestly, I have from like eBay and stuff, but those are usually the ones that I buy from there are usually like nail glitters. They're not actual cosmetic grade glitters, and I use them for cosmetic anyway. But I'll get those, and they're usually shaped specific, like they have specific shapes or something. So but all of my cosmetic glitters that I get from this bulk glitter site. I've gotten these like the BH and stuff and ELF for, I think they were like extras or something in an order that I got, so I have them. But I'm just like, I'm not really keen on actually buying them. The ELF glitters very pretty. I've tried ABH glitters. Those are absolutely gorgeous. They are a little expensive, but honestly, they do look a little more sparkly than these. Surprisingly, I don't know how, because these are very sparkly, but the ABH glitters are beautiful. So, but yeah, those are the my purples and yellows and golds. So, surprisingly, I don't have as many as I thought I did for the purples and whatnot. So I do have lots of like black and white and everything, lots of blues and greens. So, is that back? Oh, I just put that back. I was like, hey, did I miss that purple? I didn't. But yeah, I've got lots and lots of like blues and greens and reds and oranges. I do have lots, but one of these days we'll eventually get through all of them. Um, anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed that. That was kind of fun. I did get glitter everywhere though, so that's the least fun part of swatching all those glitters for you guys, is they're just all over the place now. So I'm gonna have to vacuum. But I'm thinking of, I'm not sure what palette I really want to swatch next time. I'm thinking maybe I got a Jaclyn Hill palette that I haven't really swatched yet. I got it because there's a red in there that I was thinking I might enjoy. And then I accidentally got a palette that I already own, so, from Morphe. So I'm just probably going to sell that one. But I can probably swatch one of the Jaclyn Hill. I think it's like a vault palette, one of the small ones. We'll probably do that one next week. So unless anybody has a suggestion that they would prefer that I might have, but you can always put that in the comments. So you want rainbow glitters? Yeah, I have like all the colors of the rainbow pretty much. Just you got even blacks and holographic stuffs and everything. So you got the red, orange. We got the yellows that we just did. Uh, red, orange, yellow. We got the greens. We got blues. We had the purples. This is kind of like a bluish purple mix. I don't know if I should have swatched that one today or not, but it's kind of in the blue section. So, and then I've got pinks even. So we've got more than just all the rainbow colors. So. But yeah, we'll do the Jaclyn Hill one, unless you guys like, again, throughout the week, if I get a couple of comments that are similar palettes or a palette that I do have, you can leave comments below what kind of palette or palettes that you're looking to see swatches and reviews on. and maybe I might have it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I gotta clean all this up and stuff. So, yeah, as usual, I am mad at goodbyes. So just gonna go bye.